Now today we are learning about the carbanion. Yesterday we learned about the carbocation or carbocation. Now let us learn what is this carbo or carbanion. As the name suggests, it is the negatively charged carbon atom. Carbanion. Now this carbanion is also formed due to the heterolytic fission or heterolytic that is the cleavage of the covalent bond. Now the covalent bond breaks in such a way that the carbon atom acquires both of the bonding electron, and due to that there is negative charge on that carbon. In carbocation, both of the bonding electron goes to the most electronegative atom and carbon acquires the positive charge. In the last lecture I tell you about the carbocation. But in this, the carbon is formed due to that the carbon is attached to the more electropositive atom. Carbocation is formed due to the more electronegative atom which is attached to the carbon atom. In the yesterday lecture I told you that. But carbanion is formed when the carbon is attached to the more electropositive elements atom. That means carbon is more electronegative than that element. For example, see here, this Z, suppose this is more electropositive element than this carbon. So the electron pair, due to the heterolytic fission, what happened? The electron pair of this bonding electron pair goes to the carbon due to the heterolysis. So carbon acquires the negative charge and the electropositive elements atom acquires the positive charge. Now carbon have 8 electrons when it form the carbanion of its, because the 6 electron of hydrogen and carbon, 3 hydrogen, and these 2 extra electrons are there due to the negatively charged. So in carbanion, carbon is having completed its octet, but this carbanion is also unstable and it acts as the reaction intermediate and it is very reactive. So when the heterolytic fission is such that both of the electron of the covalent bond get acquires by breaking towards the carbon, such negatively charged carbon species is called as the carbanion. So the heterolytic bond fission also generate a species called carbanion, carbon anion, in which carbon is negatively charged and gets the both electron of shared pair of the covalent bond. Both electron of shared pair of the covalent bond is get by this carbon. For example, this methyl carbanion. Here Z is more electropositive than carbon. And in carbanion, carbon atom has the completed its octet of electron. 6 electrons are sharing with this hydrogen and 3 hydrogen and carbon, and these 2 electrons. So 8 electrons are there, and this carbanion is also the unstable, and they are very reactive species. Now due to the polar organic reactions, in the polar organic reaction, there are 2 types of reagent are always into the polar organic reactions. Why polar? Because these reagents are themselves are charged species. So in polar organic reaction, there are 2 types of reagent, that are electrophiles and nucleophiles. Now philes means loving or attracting. As the name is electrophile, then what they love? Electron. And that which love electron, definitely that they have positive charge, because there is always attraction between the opposite charges. As they love the electrons, they definitely have the positive charge, or they may be electron deficient species. Deficient means in Marathi kamtarta, less. So they have less electron towards themselves. Their outermost orbits are vacant. They can accommodate electrons into that vacant orbitals. So they are electrophiles. They lose electron. Now they gain electron from the electron rich species. Rich means, here rich means not plenty of money. Here rich means plenty of electrons. So they attract the electron or gain the electron, these electrophiles which are positively charged, from such species which are electron rich species or which have the lone pair of electrons on them. Such substrate, electron rich substrate, from that electron rich substrate, these electrophiles gain the electron. They attract the electron because they themselves have the less electron. So there is the always short note on electrophile. So there is always short notes on electrophile in the exam. Now electrophiles means electron loving species. They accept lone pair of electrons from the substrate. Thus electrophiles are electron seeking or attracting species. They seek the electron from the electron rich substrate. They attract the electron from the electron rich substrate. They gain electron because they themselves have less electron, or they themselves are electron deficient. Deficiency means kamtarta. They have less electron and so they accept the electron, they attract the electron. Now which are such electrophiles? Which are the examples of electrophiles? Remember that though the name is electrophile, but they have the positive charge. Electrophiles means electron loving. So always remember, electron loving electrophiles means having positively charged species or electron deficient species. So for example, positively charged ion Na plus, Ca plus 2, Mg plus 2, any positively charged ion H plus, NO2 plus, all these are the electrophiles. And again the neutral species are also electrophile. Though they do not have the positive charge, they are neutral, but they have the vacant orbitals in which they can accommodate the electron. For example, that is the incomplete octet species also. BF3, BeCl2, because they attract the electron, they do not have their completed octet, so they always attract the electron. So aluminum trichloride, boron trichloride, BeCl2, beryllium dichloride, all these, though they are neutral species, but they can accommodate the electron, so they are the electrophiles. Now let us see which are the nucleophiles now. Now let us learn about the nucleophile. Nucleophile means nucleus loving. Which charge is present on the nucleus in the atom? Negative. On nucleus there is positive charge, because in nucleus there are protons and electrons are revolved around the nucleus in the orbit. So due to protons, there is the positive charge on nucleus. And which species have the attraction towards the nucleus or positive charge? Negatively charged species, or which are electron rich species, because there is attraction between always the opposite charges. So nucleophile means nucleus loving, that is positively charged center loving species. So nucleophile means nucleus loving, positive center loving species. Now they give the electron to the electron deficient species or substrate, because they have plenty of electrons. They are electron rich species. Nucleophiles are electron rich species. Now, which are the electron rich species? For example, negatively charged ions are electron rich because they have plenty of electrons. They are more electron, so they are electron rich species. They can give their electron to the nucleus or positively charged center. So, all the negatively charged ion, chloride ion, bromide ion, iodide ion, hydroxyl ion, these are the negatively charged ions are the nucleophiles. Again, another example of nucleophile is which the neutral species having the extra lone pair of electron. Now you know that water have the on oxygen atom there are the two lone pair of electron. In ammonia, on nitrogen there is one lone pair of electron. Again in carbon monoxide, oxygen have two lone pair of electron. Such neutral species which have the lone pair of electron are the nucleophiles. Then can you distinguish between electrophile and nucleophile? There are four main points. Suppose you have to write in the first point in electrophiles are the electron loving species, and in nucleophiles you can write nucleophiles are the nucleus loving means positively charged loving species. Now second is the they give electron, these nucleophiles give electron to the electron deficient substrate, and in electrophile what you have to write? They accept electron from the electron rich species because they have the attraction towards the electron. Okay, what you have to write in electrophile? Electrophiles gain or attract electron from electron rich species, and what you have to write in nucleophile? Nucleophile give electrons because they are electron rich species to the electron deficient species. And you can write again the third difference, that is that they are positively charged, they are negatively charged, and the examples also in the fourth point. Now this is about the distinction.